welcome to Young People's Question Time.
My name is Hassell. I'm a councillor here in Tower Hamlets.
I'm Corporate Director in the Council.
And I'm Anne Corbett. I'm the Divisional Director for Community Safety here in the borough. My role really is to advise on crime and antisocial behaviour.
Fahimul, I'm the young mayor.
Woo! My name's Sue Williams. I'm the police commander for Tower Hamlets.
So I'm the mayor. I've been the mayor for about 4 years.
How did you hear about it? Word of mouth? Silent whispers? Telegram? How did you hear about it? Can you vote, please, using your phone?
I don't have my mum and dad.
What do you think are the three most important issues which affect us today?
Mental health and mental well-being and young people is a big issue. So I'm very involved in health services in what I do.
I think it's about feeling safe and secure and concerns about what's happening in London and nationally and what we see in the media around knife crime and violence.
How people feel about knife crime and serious youth violence, because sometimes what you hear is not often what is actually happening.
Well, but the way I see it, it's more that opportunities are not advertised enough.
People are under a lot of pressure these days, a lot of expectations about what you should have, what you should look like, how people will see you.
How do you instruct your police officers to carry out the stop and searches?
You have to have the grounds there to be able to do that. So it might be intelligence-led. The officers have to tell you what those grounds are.
Besides from attending events, can you list 3 things that you have done for the young people?
We work to implement legislative change. I also sit on various boards in the local council, so
Recently there's been 2 stabbings around the Poplar area, and I want to know, during these situations, how well and efficient does your team follow it up?
We deploy them into the area, what we would say fast time. We've actually got an officer now working in the Royal London Major Trauma Team who picks up on young people who are victims of stabbings who are admitted. And then we've got a caseworker to support those young victims as well.
What do you think are the top 3 root causes that lead the youth to knife crime, and how would you tackle these issues?
One reason, I guess, is that there are in our community some gangs, there's some genuine gangs, expected to carry weapons as part of what they do. Another part, I think, is a bit of peer pressure.
I'd say it's perhaps a lack of feeling safe. A lot of young people don't feel safe and perhaps resort to carrying a knife themselves as a means of self-defense. And say, for example, they don't fit into the education system and they don't have any youth services that they can rely on, then they're likely to be grabbed into this gang culture, which results in them carrying knives.
There are socio-economic factors.
How do you make social action and community values relevant to us?
It's about us creating meaningful opportunities that you can access, because we've talked a lot about some of the things that are available and lots of you are looking like you've never heard of them. So clearly we need to make sure that we communicate a lot better about what's out there. I think part of it is we've got some very, very good youth centres like this one. We've got some others who, I think if we're honest, probably don't do enough to go out and engage and find opportunities for young people to be accessing.
So what are the council actually doing to improve ambition in young people so they stay away from streets and knife crime?
You're not actually going out and telling young people that they can do this. The same way that we've got gangs, you're not going to gangs and telling them that there's an opportunity to go and do this. There's not side to go.
I've taken a bunch of women officers and police staff to a number of schools to try and create a bit of ambition that anybody can be a police officer.
If the vulnerable people that you spoke about who don't have ambition and aspiration are out on the street, then how are you making any difference?
What is being done to protect LGBTQ plus education?
Yeah, so there's a number of things we do at different levels. At one level we fund an organisation called ELOP to do work across the borough. At another level we provide a lot of support to schools around the teaching of sexual relationships education.
Any community only works if everyone is a leader and is responsible for their behaviour and watches out for each other.
Will the Labour Party stand against academies?
101 is that more awareness and more policies from the council, and that more equality to be made, and human rights to be intact.
I think that's a perfect statement. Round of applause.